Thank you. And today's date is November 24th, 2023, 4 o'clock. The Jayhawks get back into the bowl bid. Well, they've won a couple in a row and need to win 6 out of the last 7 to go bowling. You'll be against Colorado. Players to watch out for Colorado: Shade Sanders, Heisman favorite running back Isaiah Augustive from Naples, Florida. Defensive players Shaden Sanders and Travis Hunter, one of the best in the country. Shaden Sanders is a defensive back and quarterback as well. The KU players to watch out for: Jaden Daniels, Devin Neal, Luke Grimm, Melly Dotson at the cornerback. Players to watch out for: the Buffs are favored by 2.5. Kick is at 2:30. Hawks to host. Mizzou will play Mississippi State. Kick is at 3:15. Brady Cook, who played hurt last week and almost pulled out the game against South Carolina. Running back Nate Noel, wide receivers Theo Lease and Luther Burden. Players on defense to watch out for: Johnny Walker Jr. and Chris McKellen, defensive tackle. Quarterback Michael Vann, running back David Booth, wide receiver Kevin Coleman, and Bryce Isaac Smith, who is NFL ready. $3:15 is a game. Mizzou is favored by 8. The Cincinnati game and Kansas State game will be at 7. Players to watch out for: Avery Johnson, running back DJ Guidance, wide receiver Jace Brown, and defensive end Travis Bates. And that's it for the Cats. Quarterback Corey Kang, Xavier Henderson, wide receiver, defensive tackle Dorton Courtley for Cincinnati. Kansas State is favored by 9. Kansas State to host. Ohio State 2, 9-1. 5, Indiana 10-0, but their lack of schedule will hurt. Ohio State is favored by 11. You want to get less than 10 if you're going to lose for Indiana. Ohio State's players to watch out for: quarterback Will Howard, running back Cuden Dickerson, wide receiver Jamari Smith, safety Caleb Downs is considered one of the best defensive players for Ohio State. Hoosiers players to watch out for: quarterback Curtis Wooker, running back Justice Ellison, wide receiver Eli Stubbs, Michael Crane, defensive player of the week a couple of times. That game kicks off at 11. Indiana is the undefeated team in that matchup. Illinois and Rutgers. Illinois 7-3, 25. Rutgers 6-4. Luke Ulmerter, quarterback, what a player to watch out for. Running back Josh McQuay and wide receiver Pat Bryan and defensive end Trey Edwards. That's the lineup. That's the lineup for the Illini. For Rutgers, it's Athen Kimlinson, running back Kyle Morgan, wide receiver Trimon Miller, defensive linebacker Daryl DeJonamu. Kick is 11. The Illini are favored by 1. Notre Dame and Army. Notre Dame first: Riley Leonard, running back Jeremiah Love, wide receiver Barrett Collison, and graduate safety Beeks Collins. And for Xavier Watts is the graduate safety. Wide receivers Baybox. Host Notre Dame: quarterback Bryson Daly, leading rusher Basson Daly. They like to run. Running back Kuwayne Undu. Running back B, Miles Stewart. Wide receiver Case Reynolds. In a wishbone offense, running back A and running back B are essentially the same position. They line up both behind each other's players, position either to the side of the fullback or back B. Triple option is also what Army runs, which can be a variety of, including middle linebacker spread options against the flow of the counter. Caliber Fortune is a linebacker to watch out for. Notre Dame to host. The Irish are favored by 17. Game is at 6 o'clock. Another game is BYU suffered their loss upset to Kansas last week. BYU is 14. Arizona State is 21. Sam Levitt, quarterback. Running back Cam Suta. Wide receiver Jordan Tyson. Shamir Simmons is considered the best defensive player of Arizona State. He is a defensive back. That's the player to watch out for on Arizona State. BYU quarterback Jake Wrestler, running back LJ Martin, wide receiver Chase Roberts, and defensive player Joe K. Robinson. If the standings stay the same, it'll be BYU in Colorado. Arizona, though, is favored by 3. Basketball, Duke and Arizona. Cooper Flagg, Jalen Bradley are players to watch out for on Duke. And for Arizona, it's Jaden Bradley is a player to watch out for on Arizona. Plays Pacifica, Caleb Grill and Tamar Bates are players to watch out for Missouri. Pacific's player to watch out for Elijah Fisher. Tip is set for 6:30. The Browns, Jamison Winston went high flying for a touchdown to give them a 10-point lead and out of 2-point conversion by David Njoku. Some of you may have thought it was over, but Jalen Warren ran it in for the Pittsburgh Steelers to make it a 5-point game. And the Browns would fumble in a quick score by the Steelers in the third to grab back the lead, which put them up 19-18. The Browns would throw an interception, a punt, and the Browns would get it back. On 3rd and 6, Russell Wilson passed it to Calvin Austin. That took the lead for 23 yards. The Browns, though, would get it back. Jamison Winston would throw an INT. Steelers would punt. And on 3rd and 6 play, Jerry Jeudy got a 14-yard play plus 5 on a penalty. And on 2nd and goal, the Browns scored. But the Browns left the door open with missing a 2-point conversion. And Russell Wilson had 57 seconds to go, but couldn't get it in from the Cleveland 35. That's where it was. And on 3rd and 6, a deep pass to Wright was incomplete in the end zone. The Steelers fall to the Browns 24-18. Steelers beat the Ravens, who were a really good team, and lose to the Browns the next week. What do you know? It looks like the AFC race is down to 2 teams for sure. Bills, Chiefs. That's Sam on Sports. So how's it going, Jason? How was your week?
Yeah, doing well. How's everything with you?
Good. Had a relatively busy week.
The
I don't have a job, but do you?
Actually, yeah. The I started working again in July. The I got a part-time job, actually walking distance from my place. I work at a Burlington factory inside a city center.
What is it called?
Burlington.
Oh.
The
It's factory in New York?
The the Burlington factory.
Do like close?
Yeah, the coat factory.
Okay.
Yeah.